Hey, planner friends, or budgeting friends, whoever you are, welcome back to another weekly check-in. I am super excited. I'm trying to get some more light up in here. To have you guys back for a weekly check-in. I don't even know. I think this is going to be a week 1 and 2 check-in. Yeah, we're going to do a week 1 and week 2 because it is the 18th today. And I am trying to catch up a little bit. I didn't do a week 1. In all transparency, I'm having a little bit of a planner crisis right now. I have not even been using my planner that much. I don't know what it is. I'm almost thinking about trying to put my hourly back in and going back to weekly. Sometimes I think that pulling out my planner for every day and doing something is getting a little overwhelming, and it happens. Like I go between all of this where I love a daily and then I need to step back and just do a weekly. So I don't know. I think I might be doing that. The other thing that's intrigued me lately, even though I'm not a huge fan of buying from EC, unfortunately, so I'm having a little bit of an inside, thing. I don't know. Is the A5 Daily Duo. Because first of all, I like my disc anyways, so I don't really want to have like a bound one, but I'm thinking maybe a smaller Daily Duo would be perfect. I don't know. I'll have to figure that all out. We're here for budgeting. So let's get back to that. One thing I haven't set up yet, which I've told you I was going to, was my transaction log for my sinking funds. I haven't done that yet, but my husband took out 20, so I did put it here on a post-it note because I'm going to keep better track of that this month. But yeah, let's get into the weekly checkout. I have already written down all of, oh, you know what? I didn't do my gas because I've been taking it out of a different cart and I need to do that. So I might stop at the end of this and do that real quick. And it's on my phone and I record on my phone, so that's hard. But yeah, so we're going to do that real quick. I have 2 transactions. Well, I probably should stop anyways. I forgot I have 2 transactions that I kind of need to figure out what I'm doing with. And yeah, and figure that all out. So, okay, so here we go. So here's all that. So I had to get those gas. So what I have been doing, because I've been door dashing, DoorDash has a like direct deposit where they give you 2% cash back on your gas, and then I also use an app to get like a different cents off on gas just to get a little bit of a rebate. 2% is not that much. It's like it hasn't even reached $10 yet, but anything is anything. And since a lot of this gas is because I DoorDash, excuse me, I want to take it out of there so that we can figure that all out. So I ended up putting these 2. I figured out that this one is a Meyer, and this one was a Amazon. And I'm putting them into spending. I'm gonna split this one up between household and spending because there was a ton of makeup in there for me, which I'm gonna put into household. So I'm gonna do half and half in spending, half in household. This was really not any food. There was no food. I think there was milk at that time, but that was about it. It was all Easter and my makeup. So I needed to like replace all of my makeup. So there's that. And recently I have started an Easter sinking fund, of course, for next year. Pretty much it's all there. One thing that I would like to point out real quick before we even get started is we ended up selling a couch. So I put $90 more into our sinking funds. That's what we sold it for. And that is going to be the end all of our Halloween sinking funds. So once I fill it this month and put that extra 20 in there, we've reached our $100 maximum that we wanted to put in that one, and it will be full. So we do not have to put into that one, and we can start putting into other ones. And I am so excited for that. We've already filled one of our first full sinking funds way early. So I decided to do that just to get that one off of our list, and then that way we can start putting more and more into other ones. So super excited about that. All right, so let's get going on this and get through. Hopefully you guys can't hear my dryer too much. I'm washing my curtains. And Yeah, well, they have all those grommets and they're very loud, so it is what it is. Okay, so we are going to have an unbudgeted at the very beginning. This was a shortage in our escrow, actually, and I wanted to pay this $200 pretty much right up front because it dropped our mortgage payment by like $30 a month. So I figure getting the $200 plus we had an extra 200 put, I'm trying to think if I remember, last month we got an extra 200 from, I know what it was. My husband, a check got lost in the mail from his accident, and we actually never even knew about it. So he had extra $100 from his accident for like lost income, and so I just put that $200 right towards that unbudgeted. So you'll see it come out of here, but it was added last month into our budget. So we kind of just made up for that. Okay, so let's all start with spending. Ooh, calculator. Here we go. You know what? My iPad is sitting right here. And it is, even though the iPad is huge, it is much easier to see what I am doing on my iPad. Calculator. Sorry guys, I don't use my iPad a ton, so I'm always like, I don't know where anything is on this thing. There we go. Don't laugh at me. Make sure that we're all still on. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, it's just much easier to see if I make mistakes than on that silly thing. So we're just going to do spending, and we're going to go from the first, which was, yes, there was 3 days in that beginning week, to the 10th. So we're just going to put 10 days on that first week, and then we will go to the rest for week 2. All right, so spending was 50.10. We're doing half of 113, so... Okay, spending plus 11. Perfect. So we have 117. A little crazy. So, oh, shouldn't roll it so far over. It's okay. Gas, groceries, household, spending. I thought I wasn't going to have enough room, but I guess I do. Unbudgeted, since we're going to have it unbudgeted. And our budget for that is 150, 400, 250. Household is, I think, what did we do here? 100, 150, and 0. All right, so yeah, for spending, we've already spent a ton of it. We are going to go over budget this month. I'm not even going to lie. We're going to go over budget in our eating out. We're going to probably go over budget in our spending, and I'm going to try and keep groceries under control. But that's because I have more income coming in. So, I got a pretty good job for my photography business, and that is going to help with our income a ton. So I didn't know that job was coming in. So, I know kind of how much more money I'm going to be able to put in at the end of the month. So we're kind of just, you know, not really winging it, but I'm not like being like, we need to be super tight, because I kind of know that that's happening. Eating out budget though, guys, we're not doing a good job. I know we're just not doing our best with the whole eating out situation. And I keep on telling my husband, like, we need to back off, which it's the only thing I don't know how to do is, oops, I guess I didn't need to clear it all out. 2514. I forgot that I'm not doing this. We ended up taking our kids out to eat one night because they have been wanting to go out to eat, and ended up getting into a whole thing where one kid wanted one thing, another kid wanted another. So we told them, well, we'll take you out next week and do your thing. And yeah, that snowballed, and it's just expensive. And then we went out to eat with friends. We ended up having a surprise party that we didn't know we were even really getting invited to. And it was a one plate type thing, like that's all you get to spend. Uh-oh, I'm gonna run out of room. So let's just say I'm having to dash a little bit more than I wanted to, just to keep up with these extra expenses. Like this $72 at Applebee's, and it was the worst, one of our worst meals ever. It's horrible. So we're over budget already for eating out the first week, which I knew. Makes me upset, but like I said, we've treated ourselves a little bit this month, too much, and we'll get through. All right, give me a second. There we go. Okay, we're back. Had to get rid of some videos. Phone was getting a little out of control. Oh, you know, I did this $11 one too. Okay, so then we have gas, and we have 30, 70 plus 32. We are just rifling through gas, guys. It's kind of crazy. We need 35, 49, and the 10th. Yeah, the 10th is the last day. Yep. 46. Oops, I forgot that 11 cents. 193 in 10 days. Whew. All right, so 193.75, and groceries is, oh, let's take those out. Groceries, I have 240, and then, oh, and I want to cross out these. Yep, so grocery, we only have $2.40. And then that household is the other half of this. So 113.33 divided by 2, 56. 67. I'll put the extra penny here. And our unbudgeted was 187.78. All right, so let's find our totals remaining and get our run pen out already in week 1. Garrett, this is horrible. 142 minus 150. So we have be under $51.42. 400 minus 193.70. 193.75. We have 206, 185 remaining. 250 minus 240. 247.60. Now, I have heard coming down the grapevine is I might be getting assistance from the state because of where my kids go to school for groceries. What I'm pretty much going to do there is, like, I guess they're going to be giving us like a bulk amount to last from like the summer, I believe is what it is. So it's like the COVID relief for the summer program, I guess. And so I will be getting a bulk amount for each child. I think what I'm going to be doing is using an extra $100 a month out of that to raise this to $350 and just start stocking up on all of the meats to fill my freezers for when that runs out. I'm not going to be like going haywire and being like buying all the groceries. I think that's what I'm going to do is add just $100 to our budget from that assistance, and just stock up on extra meat, get it into our deep freeze so that we're set for when that runs out. I'm going to be trying to be very smart about that money. Yeah, I mean, I told my husband about the money, but I didn't tell him the amount so that he's not trying to go buy all of the, you know, snacks. I'm going to be very smart with that amount, and I do all the grocery shopping anyways, so he doesn't really go. But we're going to be very, very efficient with that. 150 minus 117.76. We're gonna have to also, I'm gonna have to buckle down on his spending. I think that's gonna go out in the next week, too, because of Easter. Just something I didn't plan for. Did not plan for Easter. I should be getting 50 something dollars back too, because we did not get one of the gifts that I bought for my children, their big present, and hopefully PayPal will give me that money back. So we'll see. All right, eating out. All right. I don't know why I'm writing so far over when the category is right here. All right, so the budget here is 201.42. 19. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. That's how much we spent. The budget here is a negative $51.42. And then 206.25, 247.60, 43.33, 32.24, 187.78. All right, let's figure out how much we spent on each one. And we got that grocery one out of the way. All right, 538. So at least week 2, I handled eating out a little bit better. All my pens. All right, 10 plus 40 plus 29, 78. Oh, and our guess actually was a lot better. So, now I did not dash as much last weekend, because, why did I dash last weekend? What did I do? What was on the docket last weekend? What did I do last weekend that I could not dash last weekend? 70. I just know that I have not made as much from dashing this month, because I've actually made more in my business. I've had jobs. So, oh, I had a wedding last weekend. Yes, that's why I didn't dash last weekend. So that's a direct result of our gas bill being down. I had jobs last weekend. I had a newborn session and I had a wedding last weekend, and so again, but that's way more income. Oh, what am I doing here? 206.25 minus 79.78. Completely cannot talk. Anyways, direct correlation between our gas bill. If I don't dash, the gas goes way up. So it's a give and take. But when I don't have income coming through my businesses, DoorDash definitely helps significantly. All right, we just had the one Kroger at 189.01, which was not a good shopping trip. Actually, I did take my husband on this one. And you can see right here why I don't take my husband on grocery trips, because we spend a ton on groceries, and I didn't even get everything really that I needed. I don't believe I spent anything in household. Nope. So we'll keep it right there, 43.33. And spending should be pretty much tanked. 349, 21, but didn't overspend. 32.36. Oh, guys. almost 32.36 minus 32.24. We are 12 cents over budget. So, and we are literally at the end of week 2 right now. So if I can tell my husband, like, we really just cannot spend anymore, I'm going to try in my darndest to keep it as close as we can keep it to right there. So going to try my hardest. Keep my husband's spending at a minimum. We'll see. And mine, honestly, happens. But all right, so that is where we're at here. Yes, we went over. Like I said, I do have a little bit more income coming in this month, even more than I think that I've already, I put in 1,000. We've already had an extra 100 added into the thing, and actually we're going to have a 190 because I did add it in here, and I have decided that I am going to then add the 90 and make sure that we see it in our sinking funds. Ooh, I added 350 to our sinking funds. Oh, I did. Okay. Just making sure that I did it there. I've already seen that our DirecTV bill went to 99. I forgot that we rented the SpongeBob movie last month, so that went up. They took only 56 out for our Chase card. I ended up bumping that up so that we can pay that off a little bit quicker. And mortgage actually went down, but I forgot to set the auto pay to go back down to that. So this is actually going to be $8.19 still. Not a huge deal, but that is what that is. So a couple adjustments when we get to this part, and I believe this is only like 196. So it should all kind of just equal out a little bit, but we should still have a good balance. And like I said, we will probably have a bit more come in, as long as we can keep this okay. Which I already have that $200 unbudgeted, but it was in here, so it's just going to kind of equal everything out. So all right, guys, thank you guys so much for being here. If you have any questions, definitely let me know in the comments below. Always remember that you can find any of my kits in my shop, and you don't have to use stickers to budget. You can literally use, I mean, this is a regular piece of note paper just like this that you can budget on. So I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks.